Uh, Hi guys, today I bring you a little bit of a different video because it's not so much a guide as more of a proof of concept, and this is for hunting Issavi Surface East, also known as the Green Belt, solo on a 600 plus EK. So let's just jump into the results straight away. Disclaimer, I have only hunted this solo for once, for now, just once, this 16-minute hunt that I have here that I'm showing you. Unfortunately, I've not been able to hunt much more because I've been kicked out by Dominando. So unfortunately, I'm not able to get too many results for you. I think I should be able to get access to this spawn again soon, and I will share my results on my Discord. So if you're not there, make sure to join. But I wanted to share the results already anyway because I went there and I thought the results were very promising and much better than what I anticipated. So, as I mentioned, this is my first 16 minutes hunting there ever. I have no charms active because I don't have any of these monsters charmed. I know because I could tell that I was doing a very inefficient route the way I was going around the green belt. And yet, I still had a 5.4 kk raw experience. This is admittedly with 1 damage prey on young goanna. However, there's actually not, a high density of young goannas there. I mean, if you look at the monster density, they make up about 25% of the respawn. So it's not that significant having 1 damage prey. I mean, of course it helps, but it's not that significant. I also didn't have a defense imbuement on my armor, which also made the spawn harder than it needed to be. And basically, my opinion is that this place can be pushed to about 6 kk raw on a 600 plus EK without too much danger, which I think is great. I mean, this is the sort of experience that, is only ever so slightly lower than, your Sphinxes or your Summer Court or your Asura Mirror. It's still a little bit lower, but I think it's a great alternative place if you can get it, if all the other places are taken and no one's hunting the Savvy Surface. I only was able to get 60k profit in a 16-minute hunt, which is not great, but I don't know whether that's because I just got unlucky or whether because the profit is that low here. Someone else will have to tell me because, like I say, I have not hunted this place much more than this. So maybe the profit is better and I was just unlucky in this particular 15-minute hunt. Anyway, moving on, the difficulty I give this place is 9 out of 10. It was still very difficult. It wasn't quite a 10 out of 10 difficulty like Cobra Bastion -1 or like Temple of the Sun and Sea, but it was close. However, I think if I had the praise and if I had the defensive imbuement, it probably wouldn't have been so bad. With regards to bestiary, you're probably going to need about 10 to 12 hours to unlock the 4 main creatures here, which is, if you're a solo player like myself, this is the best way of doing it. Otherwise, you're not going to get these creatures unlocked anywhere else. Moving on, requirements, level 600 plus definitely recommended, otherwise it's really hard. You don't need any access quest. You will need your best ice or energy weapon, so basically just use your 2-handed soul weapon in whatever skill group you are. And this place can be effectively hunted by knights and paladins. I think also probably duos. And I even give it a maybe for a druid or a sorcerer. I think they're probably going to be alright running around here, avalanching. Should be fine. With regards to full team hunt, I would say it's probably a no, just because this green belt area is too small for a full team hunt. If you have a full team hunt, then obviously just go off and do whole Issavi Surface, with the ogres and the whole shebang of every single monster on Savage Surface, and obviously then that's like the best team hunt place in the game, or close to, right? Top 3 most likely. When we're talking about just a green belt though, you're probably not going to have enough respawn for a full team hunt unless you're like level 200, right? With regards to recommended imbuements, I recommend all standard imbuements plus the earth defense imbuement. If you look at the input analyzer, we're looking at about 41% earth damage, which is very high, so definitely worthwhile to get that earth protection if possible. Also, there's a significant amount of physical and fire protection, so if you can slot that in somehow, that will also be helpful. And if you look at the damage sources, adult goanna is by far the highest source of damage, so I would say if you can get your defense prey active on the adult goanna, that will also make this place a lot easier. With regards to supplies, this is from 15 minutes. Approximately 2.4 strong strong mana potions per hour, plus about 800 supreme health potions per hour. So that's a lot. That is obviously quite a lot of supremes per hour. And that's probably why my profit was so low. I think with with charms and maybe a defensive imbuement, I wouldn't need to be using quite so many supreme health potions. With regards to charms for this place, I recommend freeze on Manticore, curse on feral sphinx, and then a combination of zap and low blow on young adult goanna. I can't quite figure out which combination is best. I think either way it's going to be fine. Young goannas have a slightly lower resistance to energy, so it should be better to use energy on them, but they have lower health and there's fewer of them, so it's kind of hard to say. I think either way, whatever you do, whichever one you put zap on, whichever you put low blow on, it's going to be super close, so I don't think it really matters too much. With regards to the wheel, I went with the Exile Mass cooldown reduction wheel because there's like so many monsters here. You often have 10, 12 monsters chasing you. And also you probably want that Gift of Life just in case. And the character you'll see in the video is a level 583 eco with 128 axe skill with loyalty and damage prey active on young goanna. Before I show you the simple route, just a quick shout out to all my YouTube members as Jadol, Kruczy, Pashigu, Erik Machowski, Paput, Lastkis, Javi, Exile, and Defect Muzgu. Thank you very much, guys, for all of your support. Now, looking at the route, so this is Greenbelt, right? This is just a section where Urmahululu spawns. So basically it's this little area. And honestly, like I said, I haven't optimized this place yet, so I'm not entirely sure exactly where are the best pockets to hunt. Obviously, you want to maximize their goannas because they give the best experience. They have the best experience to health ratio. But ultimately, you probably just want to be doing sort of a big loop, something like this. And that was working fine for me. There was more than enough respawn to maintain for their spawn for 600 plus EK. Perhaps you can cut out, some of the bits on the sides that have a lot of feral sphinxes, etc., because they're not that great. But generally, it's pretty simple. You just do a big loop, kill whatever comes your way, and like I say, I think the results here can be pretty good. I mean, 6k K-Roll is pretty good, so, if you can get this place, make sure to check it out. It's a bit of an alternative spot, but I think it's got potential to be pretty damn good. Anyway, I'm going to play the video now, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.